EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Tennessee Titans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. On play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Another 3 and out.
So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Back deep for Tennessee, Jim DK.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60, 79, Warriors 70.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. This one complete right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Viking 18, Cougar 19.
Running is Singleton. And the Titans are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go check, go check.
Singleton. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Tag 65, Cougar 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19, 18, Rattler 18, Buffalo 18, go.
Out of the gun, Ward. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Jared first. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
70, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike. They've got their backs on their own goal line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession, and now brings up 4th and goal.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll run, and that is Jerquez Hunter. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
50, 250.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. 19, 18. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Singleton. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
The 46-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Okay, ready.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Pass the 60. Knock. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
That one caught is Jimray DK. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. That his second TD catch of the season. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after one, it's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Play action now for Stafford. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. On the handoff, here is Hunter. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Lady! Easy to learn!
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big play for L.A. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game.
And he will score! Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
19, 18, 7, 18, 7 Pirates.
On first down, it's Ward. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the give, it's Williams. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
19 tight.
On first and 10, Ward. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans will get out in front, 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Play action, Stafford moving to his right. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, L.A.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. This is Hunter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Second and 10.
Alert! Set!
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Set! 180!
They go play action. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Stafford to throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
He's got his man, Wade Robinson.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Titan first down.
Okay, break. 18, Pioneer. Down.
From the gun, here's Ward. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Titans. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans up their lead. It's now 24-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
69, Panther 11.
Back to throw is Ward. That's complete to DK. And he will get into the end zone. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The return starts from the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll start out with Singleton. Look at him go! Still going! And he will score! Touchdown, Titans! It's his third touchdown on the year. Tries extra points, up and good. And the Titans will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. Whoa. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A give, and here comes Williams. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Tony Adams there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off play action. It's Stafford.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, Man, oftentimes, there's no answer for it.
It is 3rd and long. Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play.
A big hole to the 20. And he will go all the way. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Rams.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, Hawk 70, Hawk alert. Ready.
Out of the pistol, it's a run with Singleton. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Mustang 19.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's got another one. Jim Deacon. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 3 touchdowns in the game. And 4 for the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Hunter to get it going. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. And set. Back to throw. Stafford. That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. The play fake. Now Stafford to throw. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Stafford. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throw on third down, Stafford. That's caught, left side, it's complete. A gain of 17 yards. First down, L.A.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On fourth down, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And just, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, they'll stay with Singleton on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. They'll go right back to Singleton. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Ready? Come on. 60, practice. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, 18, Pioneer. Go.
To throw on second down is Ward. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown Titans. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, it's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, 70!
Now a second down throw for Stafford. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now it is first and goal.
At the 2-yard
Ready?
line.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Ready?
They'll run here with Singleton. And he will score again. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans add on to their already sizable lead.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
We'll start this drive with a run by Hunter. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It's a gain of 34.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. First down, Rams.
They'll go with Williams. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, Gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A.
Nevis on for the extra point.
Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams cut into the lead a little bit. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
19, 18. Here we go. Start, go.
They'll run with Singleton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
70,
brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's now 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
That's taken in.
We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only 4th down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. It can feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here, and fortunately for them, it picks up the first down.
Again, it's Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Warriors 17, 18, Panther 7 Pirates, 7, go.
Ward to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Pep 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Cup 19, Dragon 60. Ready?
To the air again, Ward. Throw to the right flat, it is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jim DK, touchdown Titans. Make it It's 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Makes the score Titans 66.
So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the...
It's a loss of a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page, and we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
32.
Stafford to throw it. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
60 Bison, 60. Get it? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Panthers, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
Franco 80. Go. Up goes. Panthers.
On the give, this is Singleton. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now he'll work his way out right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Stay 50, stay 50. 280.
Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Libra. Set. Stop.
2nd down, it's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On first down, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings us to second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Here we go. One final play. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield. So it's a win here for the Titans. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.